the families of the bereaved, specifically Mama Naya, the wife of our colleague and chairman, Mheshimiwa Johanna Ngeno, Bishop, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, the speakers, the majority leaders, and members of parliament, and the senators, and the mourners. Good morning. It's a very difficult day for all of us, but we console ourselves because we believe in God. The pain of death is more deep to those who are believed. If you have never been believed, you will not know the pain of death. Many of us have and can identify with what the families are going through. My name is RINDIKIRI, serving as the Vice Chair of the Departmental Committee of Housing, Urban Planning, and Public Works, serving under our leader, Honorable Johanna Ngeno. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce to you the members of our departmental committee led by Ms. Arima. Please, whenever you are, please, would you like to stand? We are scattered all over. Then we have the members of our committee. They are studying. I'm sure if you turn, you can see them. We have Mheshimiwa Kakai, Kiminini, Trans Nzoia, Mheshimiwa Shelolot from Kipkarion East, Kericho County, Mheshimiwa Kawanjiko, Kiambu County, Mheshimiwa Dr. Maduku from Kisii County, Mama Esther Pastalis, Mama Nairobi County, Mheshimiwa John Waruke, Mheshimiwa from Sirisia. Family members, it's very humbling to serve under Johanna Ngeno. All of us know him. We were put in this committee courtesy of the leadership, but we are not given any terms of reference. Having known Ngeno, the other parliament, we are wondering how we are going to fit with one another. I remember the first meeting he called and told me, you know, I've never been in government, so we have to sit down and discuss. Little did I know, this is a man who is easy, a man who is ready to listen, a man ready to learn, and a man ready to confront situations. You all know the story of the housing levy. You know the story of the transformation agenda of His Excellency the President. That housing is one of them. And we needed to start from somewhere with speed. Cut the story short. We sat as a team. We deliberated on the way forward. And we agreed, despite all our thinkings and backing grounds, this is an agenda that we shall deliver. And true to the word, through his leadership, we can today proudly say the housing agenda is on its trajectory. Ma'am, Mheshimiwa Ngeno never separated his business from the family. Every time he would remind us, as long, even if we are serving, let's not forget where we come from. And through those kind of encouragement, we were able to move as a committee. Our committee put up a small tribute, and allowably, please let me just run through it. It's a one-page tribute. the tribute by the Departmental Committee on the Housing, Urban Planning, and the Public Works. Today, we stand together not just as Member of Parliament, but as colleagues, friends, and the family of our remarkable leader. Honorable Johanna Kibiegon Ngeno, aka Gong, rose above party politics and brought unity to our committee. In a space where differences could easily divide, he chose collaboration. He led with fairness, firmness, and grace. He reminded us that leadership is not about volume, but about vision. Not about power, but about purpose. He never held grudges. Debate never became bitterness. Disagreement never became division. Once a matter was settled, he moved forward with clarity and expected the same of us. That maturity strengthened our work and strengthened our bonds. He set high standards for what housing in Kenya should look like. And as leadership, we raised the bar in affordable housing, institutional housing, urban planning. He believed Kenyans deserved dignity in shelter, not promises without delivery. Excellence was not optional, it was expected. He took time to understand every member's constituency. He traveled, he listened, he encouraged us to see housing not as a policy on paper, but a lived reality for families across our nation. He carried immense energy. Even during long sittings and demanding schedules, he remained focused and driven, yet he never sacrificed family at the altar of leadership. When duty kept him away, he assured his beloved wife, Naya, was near. He gave her time without apology, while still delivering on his responsibilities. To him, leadership and family are both sacred. To Naya and the girls, we say this. Scripture reminds us in Isaiah 41:10, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. May that promise carry you in the days ahead. He loved his community deeply, the Kipsigis people. He proudly called them their kingpin. He have a lost filler. I think there's an issue. His constituents have lost a deep defender. And we as colleagues have lost a share who believed leadership meant thinking beyond oneself. He often spoke of cattle, of land, of heritage, of the root that grounded him. He was proud where he came from and carried that pride with humility. Scripture tells us in 2 Timothy 4:7, I have fought the fight, good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Though his departure feels sudden and his work unfinished, in our eyes we trust that he fought his fight with courage, then his race with commitment, and kept the faith with integrity. As a committee, we commit ourselves to ensuring the project we began and as leadership will be completed, not only across the country, but in the Marua Dekir. The consistency is served with unwavering dedication. We honor him not only in once, but in continuous service. May the Lord comfort his beloved wife, Naya, his children, his family, the Kipsigis community, and the whole of Kenya. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Your Excellency and the Majority Leader, as a committee, we humbly request that as we put up various housing sector in different parts of this nation, that one project is dedicated to his name, in memory of this great leader. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Vice Chair, Honorable Rindikiri, who is also the Vice Chair of Housing Committee and also the Vice Chair of the Ad Hoc Committee, for your very wise words. Mine will be very short before I hand it over to the Majority Leader for the next move. first and foremost, I want to say that we came to Parliament in 2013 with Johanna, and I knew him as a very young, very spirited, very focused, and more importantly, a very dedicated leader. Ngeno himself, immediately when he came in, was very good in whatever he was doing because he was a go-getter. Whatever many people have described him here, he actually did for his people what he wanted. Issues that he raised every other time. And because he was my friend, he would raise issues concerning land. In my county, the same things are there. And every time when I was issuing title deeds, Ngeno would ask me, how are you doing it? How can we make sure that our people get settled? And in some instances, he was asking, how can the people of Emirua Digir and the larger region of South Rift also have the same issues on land? I want to say, Johanna Ngeno was a very great person. For those of us who served in the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th Parliament, you knew he came in through Kenya Social Congress, he came back to Kanu, and I remember his controversies when we were actually having a by-election in Kericho with Sudi, Keter, and him. He actually did a very spirited fight against the Jubilee administration. And he was saying, even if you are very many, we will give you a run for your money. Ngeno was not going to back down. And for those who know him, he was a fighter. Even if he remains alone, hata akibaki peke yake, he was fighting for a worthy cause because he was a man who picks what he speaks his mind and he will defend his cause. We have lost a leader who was actually very important to us. As a leader of the caucus and of the region, we have been going to various meetings with Ngeno across all the counties in Kenya, all the way from Trans Nzoia, all the way to even to central Kenya and even other parts. But he was having one word, the unity. No, was not going to back down. The unity of this country. He was a tribeless person. Every other time, leaders always caucus on tribes or ride on tribes. But Ngeno rode on principle. Ngeno rode on focus on what he wanted these people to achieve. I would remember when we were talking about the Mau issue, because as a leader, I would even ask him to tone down. Then I was telling him, we are going to attain what you want. Let's move slow. And at times he would ask me, politics is not about religion. Mainly you look very religious. I told him, no, we'll attain